Getting Candid with me, your girl Helen. So there's always something that is trending in this country on social media. It can be good or bad. Now, the past week, the person that has been trending has been Yomaps. Not trending for the right reasons, but we thought let's hear the side of the story. So I'm at Yomaps' house, so stay tuned, you guys, as I chat with him. Hello. Yeah, welcome back. I mentioned that I'll be chatting with the man of the moment, Yomaps. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm trying.
You're trying?
Yes.
No, it's good to see that you're trying, you're fit, you're alive. While people thought, is he going to survive whatever is happening around him? Yeah, so I don't even know where to start from, but I think let's start from what is going on.
I think it's my time to address my personal life on social media since it's already there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things that are going on.
Yeah.
And I think I will also need to clear myself.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I would love to talk about that message which went viral.
Yeah.
Saying I'm the one who wrote it and all that. Yeah. I'm not the one who wrote that. Yeah, because no one has showed me any evidence to say I'm the one who wrote that. Because maybe if I could have someone or show me to say maybe you're at this, you spoke about this when you had an interview somewhere, or maybe on television, or maybe you had to put that on your page, your Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know who created that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and Mwizukanji were dating. We used to see photos. You have a child together. How long were you together?
Yeah. So Mwiz and I met last year on the 25th of May 2019. Yeah. So we dated for 3 weeks, and she was pregnant. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So she drove from Lusaka to Kabwe. Yeah. Then she told me that, oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, okay. And after 1 week, I took her to my parents, and I introduced her to my parents. Then my father had to arrange the elder, yeah. Then they went to her parents to go and meet her parents and discuss. Yeah. So after that, after my parents back home with Kanji, I was there. Yeah, for lunch push. Ulefo kumupa na mwalafo kulipita for damage. You know, and I said I wanted to marry her. Yeah. Then we paid as about to pingula, then it was to walipita for yeah. Then after that we paid half. Yeah. And so the only thing that I was told was you need to stay with Mwizu. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, traditional, I don't know. So I was told to stay with her. So, phone number. By then, she was talamba no kubomba. She kalafe. Yeah. In fact, I can't kalamba wakwe. Yeah. So she kalafe pala. So for now, we kill them after that. Now we kill them my parents and my elders. So
naina isa kukila kabwe.
Not by then that why didn't cook up. Because we were trying to look to find a job for her. Na brother work. Yeah. So me, I went back with my parents in Kabwe. So for then we started renting somewhere, but within Lusaka. Yeah. So after twaikara, then do someone a perfume like about 6 to 7 months. Yeah. Then twasata romba ko live kunchito kwa bomba. Yeah. Then for twaile na ngonomba kukava.
Okay.
Yes. But kulusaka kuno nalekala nankwe.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to stay with her.
Okay.
So for number na share na move na mtoto number kumyesu kukava. Yeah. So mukwikala but because idenga ndia share kulusaka. Yeah, lati maybe ngapa but ya for kukwikala kulusaka mboko bomba. So ta kukira taza kuchef perfume fya kukava. Yeah, so I used to rent both houses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like nalipira oku, nalipira noku.
Okay.
Yeah. So mkwikala. Yeah, so you know, like when you date someone in a short period of time,
Yeah.
then mwambo kwikala na, there's that, like what wambo kula discover someone.
Yes.
Yes. Then now pofu yashida mbo kulubanisha kwati naikala na nkona at about 6 to 7, 8 months.
Yeah.
Muzikanji didn't tell me that she had kids.
Oh.
Yeah. And the bad part is that even when we went to my parents, they didn't mention that.
How did you find out at Kwata?
Yeah, so there's a guy, his name is, he's from Luansha. Yeah. But Pamona Muskanji, but something like that. Yeah. So if you remember last year, there was that picture which went viral. Muskanji and I, you wrote off a Ramasan t-shirt.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So after that, the guy called me. The same guy I used to organize Fiamma shows. The guy called me. Yeah, boy, you are going. We get to go to school pamopene. But some people pamopene and all that. Oh, okay. Get ready, koso. Yeah. Inena mwishibe. Nishale kwa ta firstborn. So got to my attention to say nishale kwa ta firstborn. Nishale kwa ta firstborn. So asanjwa ata. Takweba nishati alikwata wana. No. Tanje wata alikwata wana. So often I know guys I still have the messages. Yeah, for the same
conversation,
yeah. For the same conversation. Or for Naike Punch na Muskanji to say, no, there's this guy. He's from telling me this and ABCD, you know. So instead of her responding to me, she called the same guy. Yeah. Kwamba kumshita intimidate guys and shani and all that. Then guys asambo la kudanda wala kulini. No, inachukua ku secret. Shanshan bati. So then wamkumwebo muntu yambo kulantukana shanshan. You know. So after that, I don't think abana kulini bali ni problem. I don't think so, because what I wanted is for her to be honest with me, to say, oh.
But you knew that she was married before, fiancé.
I didn't know. If you never ex-husband, if you go back, no, ale akonganda shanshan. Na ifumfile pali koya bantu mid.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think abana nikulini any problem, because I didn't give a kunja to muntu andi ine na alikwata abana and ABC and all that.
Yeah.
So take it or leave it. You know, at least balanga na issue, because in never flash bantu baishibate uyo muntu takwata pabana, because even time to alikuwa flash bamukulipita tabana ndipo takwata abana bali kwa. You know. So it was a little bit difficult for me to.
So that's when problems kind of started.
Yeah, that's where everything, like, yeah, sana, you know, respect opo ya lubena pupene, no peace, wafika kunganda, no win. Yeah, abana ndo baleka na they can tell. They can tell you the story. Just that I never wanted to bring this on social media, because I believe to say it's my personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she said, I think she talked about there was an issue of you not accepting her kids. Then there was also an issue of you saying, she said she complained about how you started mistreating her while she was pregnant. Is it true that you were mistreating her? Is it true that you would slip out, and even though you knew that she's pregnant and she's at home, and you even asked her to abort?
Okay. I would love to ask you a question, Bayeli. If I told her to abort the child, why nalia mkulipira nsalamu?
Yeah.
Wali analia and that no, she defo kulipira damage in defo kumu. Ngana imobelo kufumia fumu. Taika la munganda. Amanaka. So those are just something that she created. Yeah. Because me personally, I even went to Dar es Salaam to go and buy a car for her because of the child, you know. So I don't understand why she had to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she said something like, "No, I wanted to use her to promote my music and all that, or maybe for my fame." Yeah, but remember that there were a time where people bullied her, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. you are the same people about it and FB. No, she's ugly. No, she's not beautiful. No, she's not your standard. No, they said a lot of things, a lot. But what did I do? I stood up for her. I was there for her. She wanted to kill herself, but I was there for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there for her. I posted on my page, showing people that we are okay, we are happy, we are fine. I'm okay with her, whether she's beautiful or she's ugly, you know. Yes. So I don't understand why she had to come out like that.
So you are saying you were okay with her till you started discovering things like she was married before.
Yes,
she
like first after we discovered to say she had kids. So I went back to my parents. You know, after about 7 to 8 months, I went back to my parents and told them to say, oh, you wait now or something. There is this and ABCD. You know. And I think my parents, they were okay, but they were a little bit disappointed because they told me to say, because they are that, I believe quite by the traditional kwatinga mleo fyo mwana barandato uyu mwana alisambira college ali pushesha nshani ali upirepo ali kwata ABCD so that even nangama parents bandi baishiba, you know. Then we were not aware of that. That's why they were disappointed.
So when did you reach a point of saying, I think inensha kwanishe ukikala in this relationship?
Yeah, so after that, okay, tuwasa tuambo nasana alabako. Like, okay, it's fine. I'll meet your kids and all that. Nasana alabako. So tuambo ikala. But you know, we never, because I couldn't trust her like the way Filofona Alem trust her, you know. Yeah. So type most of the time fighting, no peace, you know. I don't think I was respected the way a man should be respected, you know. So, I think for realistic. Okay. There's something that I can't talk about,
yeah.
You know, because I believe that then I can say sangati nalianda pali filada of watched it, you know. Then I don't want that man to be discouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me I think I was just let them be. Yeah. Okay. So after that,
let's just hold on. We'll take a break, then we'll continue chatting after this.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's take a break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm still chatting with Yomaps. So you were trying to explain something before we went on a break.
Yeah. So after sa papa wino shanshani, then asa kulusaka amba no kubomba. Yeah. So kutambo kikala. Then later on, Fanashi discovered, no, this person was married before.
So first you just know about the kids without
just
knowing that she was married before?
Yeah,
okay.
She was married before and she was divorced.
Yeah.
You know. So I had to see that one on social media at a certain website. So I wanted to find out from her. You know, and she told me, no, I don't want to talk about that because the father of my kids, what he did to her and all that, that was our explanation. So like, okay, but why someone was a voice? You know, because it's difficult for me, like, the more we are trying to arrange our chirangamulilo, our wedding and all that, and the more I'm discovering new things, and it's difficult for me. Don't send the way like na she discovered in way like you know. So that's the thing.
So how's the situation now? Because I think she mentioned to say, Ulia, it's not Yomap's child, it's just my child. Like more like she's going to raise the child alone.
Yeah. So the thing is that, like I said, after Tuasatu Amona fiance fida, you know, and as a man, I had to decide to say, okay, for now, let's separate first for now. Yeah, I think I needed more time to know her, you know. Yeah, I'm sure I had quite a time you know. So I told her to say, let's postpone this yama kitchen party wedding, and let us give us each other time, you know, to know each other, you know, more. Yeah. So we had to sit down. And we had a long conversation, a normal conversation with her. And she said, okay, if that's what you want, then it's okay with me, you know. And I moved because most of the time I left Makawe na nganaisa kulusaka na yakunganda yakwe. So I was like, okay, so for now I'm going to give you space. When I come to Lusaka, ngalako kulifta fini kulistashi or na lodging a coffee somewhere, you know, yeah. So ila inakuwa ati tuwaikala. Then, first after what about 2 months, we used to communicate, yes. So what now 2 months. Someone no, munandi alemona komuntu. Like she was seeing someone else. Yeah. So now I was nalimulira kwa but so yakobati ushe I was is it that I was supposed to wait for them to break up and her comes back to me so that we can settle everything down? Yeah, so I was asking myself to say, bashita break up first now, then number kulina, then number tukalanda. So I told myself to say, maybe she has moved on. Yeah. So I would love to ask you a question as well. Like, yeah, like mlenda no muntai. Then you sit down and discuss to say, I think Apa, we're separate for a while, then give ourselves more time to know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
So you meant separating as in you stop spending time together, or it was... Because how are you going to know her if you don't spend time with her? Or it was, hold on, we will not stop, let's not arrange for the wedding, let's just...
Yeah, like we had to hold on, to say, okay, let us first pause everything for now. And me, I wanted to know her. Because
but you still spend time together?
Not that really. Because I used to go to her place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she used to come to Stashi's place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we used to meet and talk, have a normal conversation, talk about the child and all that. Yeah. So that's how it was. Then as an thought, no, this person is seeing someone else, you know. So I don't. By that time, I didn't know what to do. So I told myself, maybe she has moved on, and all that. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't call her to ask about that, to say you've moved on.
Why?
Or that, because I expected her to call me to tell me, oh, this ABCD.
What if it was a lie that she was seeing someone?
I moved.
You had evidence? Huh?
I have evidence.
But you didn't feel like it was important, since you guys have a child together, you didn't feel like it was important for you to just find out, oh, so I hear you're seeing somebody, so what's the way forward with us?
Because, you know, what I believe is that Mwiz mukalamba sana. Yeah. And at that point, she knew what she was doing, you know. So, like she said, her ex-husband was going to her house